Dear students, in this video you are going to learn about division of decimals. Now let us see division of decimals by a whole number. Look at the first example, 0.4 divided by 2, that is equal to 0.4 can be written in fraction form as, see here, remove this decimal point and write in the numerator, that is 4 divided by, how many digits after the decimal point? 1 digit, so 10 divided by 2, that is 4 by 10 into, take the reciprocal of 2. While dividing, you have to take the reciprocal of the divisor, that is 2, second number. So reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. Now 2 ones are 2 twos are 4. So now multiply, 2 into 1 is 2 divided by 10. Write this as decimal. 2 by 10 can be written as decimal like this. There are 1 0 in the denominator, so after the decimal point 1 digit should come, so 0.2. 0.4 by 2 is equal to 0.2. Now 0.04 divided by 2 is equal to 0.04 can be written in the fraction form as, if I remove the decimal point, this is 004, that is 4 by, here we have till 100th place, so denominator is 100, that is 2 digits after the decimal point, so denominator 100 divided by 2. While dividing fractions, first fraction keep as it is into reciprocal of second one, that is reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. Now 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 by 100. Don't cancel 2 and 100 because if the denominators are 10, 100, 1000, then it is easy to convert into decimal. Now 2 by 100 can be converted into decimal as, there are 3 digits in the denominator, so write 3 digits here. Now after the decimal point, how many digits should come? 2 digits, because 2 zeros in the denominator, that is 0.02. Now 0.12 by 4. 0.12 convert into fraction, that is 12 by 100, because we have till 100th place, 10th, 100th place, divided by 4, that is equal to 12 by 100 into reciprocal of 4 is 1 by 4. 4 ones are 4 threes are, that is 3 by 100. So numerator is 3, make it 3 digits because in the denominator we have 3 digits. After the decimal point 2 digits should come because 2 zeros in the denominator. This becomes 0.03. Now how we can divide the decimals without converting into fraction? See here, after the decimal point, here we have 1 digit after the decimal point. In the answer also we have 1 digit after the decimal point. In the second example, here 2 digits after the decimal point. In the quotient also, in the answer also we have 2 digits. See the third example, here we have 2 digits after the decimal point. In the answer also we have 2 digits after the decimal point. So while dividing 0.4 by 2, how we can divide easily? See here, 0.4 convert into whole number, that is 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is 2 because 2 2s are 4. Now put the decimal point. 0.4 by 2. Here in the dividend, 0.4 is the dividend. Here we have one digit after the decimal point. So in the answer also, it should have one digit after the decimal point. That is 0.2. Now 0.04 by 2. If I remove the decimal point of 0.04, that becomes 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is 2 only. So 0.04 by 2 is equal to, here in the question we have 2 digits after the decimal point. So in the answer also there should be 2 digits after the decimal point. Here we have only 1 digit. So add zeros to the left side. Now put point here. So 2 digits after the decimal point, 0 here. Now 12 by 4. 0.12. If I remove the decimal point, this becomes 12 divided by 4. That is equal to 3. 4 3s are 12. So 0.12 by 4 is equal to, here in the dividend we have 2 digits after the decimal point. So in the answer also it should have 2 digits after the decimal point. Now the answer is 3. Write 3 digits here by adding zeros to the left. Now put a decimal point such that 2 digits after the decimal point I have to put here. So 0.12 by 4 is equal to 0.03. 0.04 by 2 is equal to 0.02. 0.4 by 2 is equal to 0.2. Now see here, while dividing decimals by a whole number, no need of converting into fraction. You have to remember these steps. See here, first step is ignore the decimal point and divide them as whole numbers. Now, if I ignore the decimal point of 35.7, means if I remove the decimal point of 35.7, that becomes 357 divided by 3. Now divide here. 357 by 3. 3 ones are 3. Subtract, then 5. 3 ones are 3. 5 minus 3, 2. Then 7. 3 nines are 27. So 357 by 3 is equal to 119. 35.7 is equal to, here in 35.7, how many digits after the decimal point? Here 1 digit after the decimal point. So in answer 119, we should put a decimal point such that 1 digit after the decimal point. Here 1 digit after the decimal point. Here also 1 digit after the decimal point. I have to put here. So 11.9. 35.7 divided by 3 is equal to 11.9. Now 25.5 divided by 3. 25.5 is a decimal number divided by whole number. 3 is a whole number. Now remove the decimal point of 25.5. That becomes 255 by 3. First divide 255 by 3. 3 8s are 24. Then 5 minus 4, 1. Take the next digit, that is 5. 3 5s are 15. So 3 into 85 is equal to 255. So 255 by 3 is equal to 85. Now 25.5 by 3 is equal to, see here, after the decimal point, how many digits we are having? 1 digit. So in the answer also, that is 85 is the answer. Here also you should put decimal point such that one digit after the decimal point, because one digit after the decimal point in the dividend. So 8.5. Now 82.44 by 6. First ignore the decimal point, that becomes 8244, 8244 divided by 6. 6 is a whole number. Now divide 8244 by 6. 6 ones are 6. 8 twos are 16. Then take the next digit, that is 4. Here we have to write 6 threes are 18. So 4 remainder. So it became 44. Now 6 sevens are 42. 2 remainder. Then take the next digit, that is 4. 6 fours are 24. Then remainder 0. That is 1374. 8244 divided by 6 is equal to 1374. Now put the decimal point. Now in the dividend, that is 82.44, we have 2 digits after the decimal point. So in the quotient also, that is in the answer also, it should have 2 digits after the decimal point. So a point should be here, that is 13.74. 82.44 divided by 6 is equal to 13.74. In this way, we divide decimal by a whole number. First remove the decimal point, then divide. After that, put the decimal point, that is according to number of digits after the decimal point in the dividend. If one digit after the decimal point in the dividend, then in the answer also one digit after the decimal point in the quotient. Now let us see next one. Division by 10, 100 and 1000. Now see the first example, 31.5 by 10. 31.5 convert into fraction, that is 315 by 10 divided by 10. So we have to keep 315 by 10 as it is into reciprocal of 10, that is 1 by 10. This becomes 315 by 100. See, now convert 315 by 100 into decimal. Now here 2 digits after the decimal point in the denominator. So while converting into decimal, 2 digits after the decimal point, because 2 zeros in the denominator. So 2 digits after the decimal point, that is 3.15. 31.5 by 100. 31.5 is 315 by 10 divided by 10 divided by 100. Okay. Now 315 by 10, 315 by 10 into reciprocal of 100 is 1 by 100. That is 315 by 1000. Now we have to convert into decimal. Write the numerator as it is. Look at the number of digits. Here 3 digits, but in the denominator we have 4 digits, so add zeros to the left. Now after the decimal point, how many digits should come? 3 digits, because 3 zeros here, so 3 digits should come, that is 0.315. Now 31.5 by 1000, that is 315 by 10 divided by 1000, that is 315 by 10 into 1 by 1000, that is equal to 315 by 10,000. Now convert into decimal. Write numerator as it is. Here 3 digits, but in the denominator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. So add 2 zeros here, so that it becomes 5 digits. Now 4 zeros in the denominator, so 4 digits after the decimal point. Now observe here, observe the question and the answer. 31.5 by 10. 31.5 by 10 is equal to 3.15. See, in the question also we have 315. In the answer also we have 315. But look at the place of the decimal point. In 31.5, before 5 we have decimal point. In 3.15 we have decimal point before 1. So point is moved one step backward. It came here because 1 0 in front of 1. In 10 we have 1 0, so point is moved one step backward. So 31.5 by 100. Here we have 2 0. In 100 we have 2 0, so point has to move 2 steps backward. That is, point should come here, 0.315. 31.5 by 1000. 3 zeros here. In 1000 we have 3 zeros. So point should move 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. That is 315, right as it is. Point was here. So 1, 2, 3. That is 0.0315. See here, it was here 31.5, 1, 2, 3 steps, because 3 zeros over 1 here. So while dividing by 10, 100 or 1000, we have to move the decimal point backward according to the number of zeros over 1. If you are dividing by 10, move the decimal point one step backward. If you are dividing by 100, move the decimal point 2 steps backward. If you are dividing by 1000, move the decimal point 3 steps backward. See here, decimal point in the quotient means answer, is shifted to left. Means the point has to move backward. Point is shifted to left by as many as places as there are zeros over 1. Now 1.5 by 10. Now here 1 0. In front of 1 there is 1 0. So point has to move how many steps to the left? Now point is here. It should move one step backward. That becomes 0.15. 0.15. Now when you are dividing 1.5 by 100, there are 2 zeros. In front of 1 there are 2 zeros. So the point has to move. See, the point is here. It should move 2 steps. Here there are no digits, so put 0 and 0 here. 1 step, 2 steps. So point comes here, that is 0.015. Now 1.5 by 1000. 1.5 by, now the point is here. You have to move left by how many steps? 3 steps, because 3 zeros in front of 1. So you have to move 3 steps. Here you can move only 1 step. Put 1 0, 2 0, 3 0. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. That becomes 0.0015. So while dividing by 10, 100 or 1000, you have to move the point to the left, as there are zeros in front of 1. This is about division by 10, 100 or 1000. Now, see the next one, division of decimal by decimal. Decimal by decimal. First we have seen division of decimal by whole number, then division of decimal by 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Now division of decimal by decimal. Look at the rule here. While dividing decimal by decimal, first we have to make the denominator a whole number by 10, 100 or 1000. First make the denominator whole number. Here in 7.75 divided by 0.25. 7.75 divided by 0.25. Now the denominator is a decimal. We have to make it a whole number. See here, how many digits after the decimal point? We have 2 digits after the decimal point. If 2 digits after the decimal point, then multiply by 100. What you are multiplying to the denominator, the same you have to multiply to the numerator. Now 0.25 into 100. If you are multiplying by 10, 100 or 1000, point moves to the right. That is according to the number of zeros here. Here 2 zeros in front of 1. So moves 2 steps. That is 1, 2 steps. So the denominator become 25. If there are no digits after the decimal point, then no need of putting the decimal point. Now 7.75 into 100. That is 2 zeros in front of 1, so 2 steps. So point has to come here. There are no digits after the decimal point, so no need of putting the decimal point. That is 775. Now divide 775 by 25. 25 2s are 50. That is, and 25 3s are 75. So you can write 25 3s are 75. Then subtract 25 1s are 25. So 775 by 25 is 31. So 7.75 by 0.25 is equal to 31. Now 42.8 by 0.02. First we have to make the denominator as a whole number. If the denominator is a decimal number, first we have to make the denominator as a whole number. Look at the number of digits after the decimal point. Here we have 2 digits after the decimal point in the denominator. So multiply by 100 to make it a whole number. What you are multiplying to the denominator, multiply to the numerator also. Now 0.02 into 100. The point moves 2 steps to the right. That becomes 002, that is equal to 2. In 42.8 into 100, point moves 2 steps to the right because 2 zeros in 100. So here you can move only 1 step, that is point comes here in front of 8. If there are no zeros, no digits, you can put 0. See here, 1 step, 2 steps. So 42.8 into 100 is equal to 4280. Here no digits after the decimal point. Here we have only 1 digit after the decimal point, so you can put 0. That becomes 4280. Now 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 0. That is 2140, 2140. Now 5.6 by 1.4. 5.6 by 1.4. Make the denominator whole number by multiplying by 10, because after the decimal point 1 place. Same number you have to multiply to the numerator also. 1.4 into 10, point moves 1 step forward. That becomes 14. 5.6 into 10, point moves 1 step forward, because in 10 there is 1 0. That becomes 56. 14, how much are 56? 14 4s are 56. So 56 by 14 is equal to 4. This is about division of decimal by decimal. Remember, you have to make the denominator a whole number by multiplying by 10, 100 or 1000. That is according to number of digits after the decimal point in the denominator.